Hello, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new, hi, I'm Celina. This is Back Care and Breath Aware Gentle Yoga and Qi Gong. If you have a chair available, it could be useful. Not at all necessary, but if the chair is better for you, you could also make use of it. So I'm going to do a few things with the chair today. So if you want to grab one, go for it. And if you don't have a chair around, that's fine. You can do everything we're doing without the chair as well. Okay, so let's inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Take a moment to just let go, loosen up the body. You can be sitting or standing. So just real quick, if you are using the chair, if standing isn't comfortable or standing for long periods isn't comfortable, or for whatever reason you're better in a chair, when you use a chair, try to have your back away from the back. So you're using your core muscles to keep your spine long. And of course, if that's not happening for today, you can use the back of the chair. Okay, so either sitting or standing, let's start with some arm circles. So inhaling up, exhaling back and down. I have a little space limit, so I'm going to do mine this way. We'll try to cross our wrists the other way each time. Inhaling forward and up. Exhaling back and down. Let's change direction. Going back to forward. So inhaling back and up. Exhaling forward and down. Okay, just two or three back. And relax the arms. Feet a comfortable distance, knees a little bent. Make sure you have space around you. We'll just swing side to side. Really loose, relaxed arms. Okay, this one's a little harder in the chair because you might hit the chair. But you could instead have your hands on your thighs and be doing this. Going forward on one leg, back on the other leg. A few more. Okay, come back to center. We'll inhale, float the arms up. Exhale down. Really focusing on connecting the breath with the movement, or I should say the movement with the breath. Relaxing as much as possible. Okay, we can add another element. So as we exhale the arms down, we can do a little squat. So if we're standing, we can squat as though we're going to sit into an imaginary chair. And if we have the chair, we can use the chair. This one, I have to say, is actually more challenging with the chair for me anyway. So you can come all the way down, sit, inhale, all the way up. Such a good exercise, though. This is a good one to do as a standing break. Or if you're focused on something, but you can move a little, like if you're watching TV or a presentation or something where you're able to go up and down, but you still need to be kind of focused. Reconnect with the breath. You do have the chair. Try to sit more controlled and more gently than me. Look for the same sensation that the breath is moving the body. A few more. Okay, either sitting or standing. Take a moment, just notice how you feel. Notice if there's any part of you that could relax a little more. Okay, we'll go into a version of draw the bow. So if you're sitting, you just keep sitting. If you're standing, you can maybe turn the toes inward a little. We're more of a horse stance, so a wider stance. Toes in a little. We'll hold our last two fingers down, first two fingers out. Make like a circle in front of the chest. We'll inhale here. And as we exhale, we'll draw the bow. So pull one arm back, one arm out. Look over the extended fingers so we get a nice opening through the chest. So we inhale, coming in. Exhale as we extend. So go at your own pace, sitting or standing. Follow your breath. Normally, you'd make the pulling back hand a claw. I'm just going to go with the super simplified version for today. A few more. If you want to make the backhand a claw, feel free. Okay, when you come back to center, release. Give it a little shake. Let's work our feet and our legs a little bit. So we'll start by just going up and down on the toes. So just inhaling up, exhaling down. And if you're sitting, same thing, just lifting and lowering the heels. If you want to make it a little more interesting, you could close the eyes. Okay, so now we have the option to add the arms. So we can inhale the arms up when we come on the toes, exhale the arms back when we come back, and again, loose arms. So just kind of swinging. If you're sitting in the chair and this doesn't work, the swinging action, you can go back to our first movement of just coming up and down in front of the body, so a little more controlled. A few more. Okay, relax. Let's go into a quad stretch. So if you do have the chair, might as well let it help. We can hold on to the back, bend the leg, see if we can catch it. If you don't and you want to work on your balance, that's fine too, of course. Invite the knees towards one another. And this is it. Let's breathe. If you are using the chair, you can see how comfortable you are. Maybe just hover the hand over the chair. If you're very, very, very comfortable, close the eyes. Two more. Okay, other side. So you can use the chair or not. Invite the knees towards one another. Maybe close the eyes if you're feeling very comfortable. Okay, shake it out. Let's keep working with our balance. So, no chair. We can see if it's possible to lift a leg. My regulars, we do this all the time. Lift a leg, opposite hand, twist. If you have the chair, why not use a chair? Because we can probably get into the twist a little more. So a foot on the chair or balancing, back arm reaches back, and maybe we can turn and look at the back hand a bit more if we have the steadiness of the chair. Two more. Okay, come back. Now, before the other side, we'll do a modified down dog. If you're not working with a chair, just do a regular down dog. If you have the chair, I just want us to be careful. If it's out here in the middle, not to the back of a wall, we're not pushing that away at all. We just have our hands resting on the top of the chair. I'm not pushing it, just resting my hands, walking the legs back, stretching the spine. About 5 breaths. Okay, when you're ready to come out of it, come out of it. And let's go into our twist on the other side. So lifting the leg, either holding on with just your hand or putting the foot on the chair. And then your hand, open up, long deep breaths. Two more. Okay, come back to center. Another down dog, either with the chair or the floor, or a different position if that feels better. Okay, we'll come out of it. All right, so we'll make our way down to the floor and do some floor stuff. But I just wanted to show you, in case getting down to the floor isn't comfortable or happening for today, whatever reason, I just want to show you a few of the things we'll do on the floor that you can do on the chair. So I won't be able to show every single thing, but the idea is you see the shape, the movement, and you just try to mimic it the best you can with whatever supports you might need. So if you're using the chair cat-cow, pretty easy. We would inhale, the head and the tail back, exhale around. And then there's the side to side version we do. So that would be more like a circle. You'll feel it more in the chest and the hips because we're sitting. But same thing pretty much. When we do our hip movements on all fours, on the chair you could go out, go in, go out, go in. When we're on all fours and we do our leg extension back, you could go forward and then maybe point and flex when we're rocking forward and back. So just a few examples, and get creative and just find a way to make things work for you. And you might not need any of this chair stuff, but hopefully it's still interesting. And if not, just let me know. Okay, come down to all fours. So we'll start with those two movements I just showed. So both of the cat-cows. So start up and down, inhaling, up, exhaling, rounding. Okay, let's come back either child's pose or down dog. For about 5 breaths. Of course, you can add any movement or sound. Okay, back to all fours when you're ready. Let's get into the hips. So we'll circle one way and then the other way. Starting one leg at a time. Okay, extend the leg back if you're on all fours, forward if you're on a chair, and we'll shift forward back. If you're on the chair, you could point and flex. All right, we'll work on our balance a little more in our core. Let's lift the leg. And then maybe see if you can lift the opposite arm. All right, release before the other side. Child's pose or down dog. Or any other resting position. Okay, when you're ready, get into the other leg. So start in a comfortable stance and then circle one way and then the other way. Okay, extend the leg back, toes down. If you're on all fours, shift forward and back. Point and flex if you're on the chair. Okay, come back to a place of stability. Lift the leg. See if it's possible to lift the arm. And let's breathe. All right, release when you're ready. Your choice, child's pose, down dog, or another resting position. Okay, we'll come out of it. Sitting, standing, whatever way feels good. Let's just release those wrists. So we'll interlace and just make like figure eights. And the shoulders relax, neck relax. Let's see if we can reverse the direction of the figure eight. Now, something I find truly uncomfortable, reverse the way the hands are clasped. So put the thumb in front of the other thumb. I don't like this at all, but that just shows how unbalanced I am. Thank you for the hearts. And we'll go back into the figure eights. Maybe unbalanced isn't the right word, but you know what I mean. Okay, we'll see if we can reverse the direction. All right, shake up the hands. So we'll do a yoga mudra. So if you're sitting on your chair, you're just sitting, you clasp the hands behind and fold forward as much as you comfortably can. We can also do that the way I'm going to do it here, sitting on my knees, or you could do it standing up. The important thing is to make sure the head connects with the earth. So you have to do a little test. And if the head doesn't hit the earth, you grab a block or a blanket or a pillow, just some kind of support, and place it so the head can connect. So we want the head supported and the bum supported. So sometimes I know it's possible to get the head down, but then the butt comes up like this. So we don't want that. We want the butt to stay down and the head down. So do your little test. Interlace the hands before we come down. Open up through the chest. Take a couple breaths. Big inhale. And with the exhale, think of the belly going towards the thighs. Start to fold. Take your time. Let the head find its support. And then lift the arms as much as you comfortably can. And we'll aim to, 5 to 10 breaths. Okay, when you're ready, let the arms lead. Come back. So we'll change the way the hands are interlaced. So whatever thumb is in the front, it comes in the back, and we switch all of the fingers, even if it feels awkward like it does for me. And we'll do the exact same movement. So again, open up through the chest, take a few breaths. We can imagine our hearts like flowers opening up to the sun. Nice big inhale. And with the exhale, we start to fold. Let the arms come up, bring them up as much as it's comfortable for today, and about 5 breaths. Okay, come out of it. Shake out the hands. Okay, sit any way that's comfortable, either on the chair or cross legs. I just want to do our neck turns before we go into our usual stuff and Shavasana. So one hand on one knee, The other hand on top if possible. We inhale the head, the direction of the hands. We exhale, look over the shoulder. So really use the eyes, look as far as you possibly can. Go with your breath. Looking as far as we can without straining, of course. Doing our best to keep the neck relaxed. Come back to center. We didn't get a chance to do our cat-cow side to side. So let's just circle here, wherever we are. So inhaling as we circle forward, exhale as we circle back. Change direction. The floor is really crunchy here, so if the sound's coming through, I apologize. Last one. Okay. So we'll do our neck turns to the other side. We can also, if we're sitting with the legs crossed, we can change the cross of the legs. Okay, so hand on knee, hands on top of hands. We inhale the head, the direction of the hands. Exhale over the shoulders. Use the eyes. Look as far as possible, keeping the neck as relaxed as possible. Let's go with our breath. Okay, come back to center. Just take a breath or two. All right, we'll get ready to come down onto the back. So if you have socks, sweaters, extra clothing you'd like to put on, now is a good time. If you have the chair and you've been working with the chair, you could use it for relaxation. That's what I'm going to do. It's really nice for the low back. So if that's something you want to explore for today, just have the chair out so you don't have to get up and get it. All right. So come on down any way that's comfortable. Before we get into the relaxation, just a few more things. So start with single knee tucks. So we inhale here, the feet on the floor. Exhale, one knee to chest. Inhale, feet on the floor. Exhale, other knee to chest. Go with your breath. Okay, the next time the foot comes down, keep them down, arms out, shoulder level, fingertips to the sky. Inhale here. Exhale, one arm forward, one arm back. Turn the head towards the upper arm. So we inhale to the sky. Exhale, forward and back. Turning the head towards the upper arm. Go at your own pace. Okay, let's come back to center. Go into any version of twists that you like. Okay, once you're happy with the twist, we'll get ready to set ourselves up for relaxation. Of course, if there's any other movement you want to do, go right ahead. So if you have the chair, the legs, the lower legs can just come up on the chair. You find a position that's comfortable for you. If there's a hard edge, you could put a blanket on top of the chair to make it more comfy. And you could just have your legs straight, or if you want to like open the hips a little more, you could hook the feet and like hang the legs out, but I'm just gonna go straight. Make sure the chin is gently tucked in, so if you need a little pillow or something under the head, grab it. Do whatever you can to be warm and comfortable. Let's give ourselves permission to relax. This relaxation is so important. It gives us the time and space to integrate all of our efforts, to let go, release any residual tensions. And all of this happens when we let go. Let ourselves relax into the support of the earth, the supports of the earth. Let ourselves soften into the natural movement of breath. very, 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 very gently start to wake the body. Inviting movement once it feels good. Giving ourselves a full body stretch. Knees to chest. Maybe we can do some double knee tucks. Inhale the knees away. Exhale the knees to chest. Okay, rock side to side. And all the way to one side. With the strength of the arms press up. Make our way into any comfortable seated position. And try, if you're sitting cross-legged, see if you can cross your legs the less comfortable way or the way that you don't normally. Okay, let's just sit with the breath for a minute before we close. Watching the inhales, the exhales, and the spaces in between. Okay, let's close with an Om. So Om is said to be the sound beneath all sounds, the sound of the universe itself. So vibrating that through our body minds, matching that frequency. So exhale everything. Inhale to chin. With gratitude and appreciation, may we acknowledge, honor the light, love, wisdom within ourselves, within each other, and within. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've had a good practice, and I hope everyone has an amazing weekend. We're back here on YouTube on Tuesday. Feel Your Flow Yoga for Everybody. It's a bit more of an active class, but still, I try to make it accessible for everyone. And of course, you're the one who makes it accessible for you by finding different ways to do things. So I hope you'll join me then. Have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you soon. Take care.